It's almost time to lace up those dancing shoes and get ready to party for a great cause. Because Stars Dancing for Heels, it brings together the who's who of Huntsville to raise money for Heels Inc. Now, the organization provides free health care to kids in the area. And I want you to meet one of the featured dancers for this year, Mrs. Brandi Edmonds. She is the owner of the wine cellar here in Huntsville. So thank you for joining us.
Well, thank you for having me.
So you have a very interesting story of how you even came up with the wine cellar. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yes. So my background is in healthcare.
Right.
So that was the first kind of connection. In 2007, I was hit with major migraines to the point of being in a dark room for almost 7 years.
Wow.
It was a very difficult time, but I had something that a lot of people don't have, and that is a mom who was a fierce advocate who did not take no for an answer. And we also had the means to travel around to the country. We went to Minnesota, Chicago, Vanderbilt, anywhere and everywhere that we thought we might find a solution. And then finally, after 7 years of being in a dark room or on the road, my mom sat beside my hospital bed many a nights. My dad actually found online a neurostimulator that would end up changing my life forever. And so I got that implanted in 2013 and went from being in the ER 22 times that year to 0 times since 2013.
Oh my goodness, that is a life changer.
It is, but I say that to say this. I had an advocate, I had means, and still it was a long, hard struggle. So I can only imagine a child who doesn't have means and or an advocate who's suffering from a chronic condition. And that is really where Heels steps in to be part of the solution right here in our area. It's such an impactful charity at the very deepest level. And you can't do anything without your health, right?
No, you can't.
So if you don't have health, you can't do anything. So the wine cellar, in answer to your original question, is kind of my second act, and I want to make it count, and being a part of Heels is being a part of that.
I love that. And you are involved in a lot of things that happen across the city, across Huntsville. So tell me, what was it like knowing the health struggles that you went through when you got the phone call that said, hey, I want you to be a contestant with Stars Dancing for Heels?
Well, so I actually purchased the wine cellar from my best friend, Annette Birchfield, and she actually has the distinction of being the only person who has danced for Heels 3 times.
Wow.
So she was always, you should do this, you'll love it, you should do this, because Dancing with the Stars is one of my favorite things, and I do love to dance. And so it was actually Ginger Harper who nailed me down and closed the deal, so to speak. But I was really happy to do it. I'm having the best time with my professional, Christopher Dawson. And of course, we are dancing to my favorite, Taylor Swift.
Oh, that's going to be great. Oh, that's going to be so good. Love Chris. He is a phenomenal dancer. Love to see him out the floor, and also love Ginger as well. Well, since you were able to get a little inside scoop of what it's like to participate in this, what would you say has shocked you the most about this process?
Well, honestly, the support that I've received, I was a little scared about raising the money. I wanted to do a good job, but we've had so many people in our network that have really stepped up. We recently had a fundraiser the other night and raised $12,000 in one night.
Excellent.
So I was really excited about that. My personal goal is $50,000, and we're almost halfway there. Of course, you guys can help me get there and exceed that goal. And I'm even going to write to Taylor Swift and see what she might pitch in.
Oh, wow. You heard that right here. This is breaking news. That would be so amazing.
Yes.
Because she has such a big heart.
And for children, too. That's kind of, it's definitely in her wheelhouse of what she likes to give to. And we are dancing to 3 songs from the Reputation album, which was really hit home for me because we kind of both were in a period of hiding at the same time. So when she brought out that album, I felt like this is my comeback album too. And so I really identified with that period of just being locked up and having a comeback moment.
So this is going to be kind of emotional when you get on the dance floor.
Yes, it is.
Wow, shedding the old skin and showing people the new you, the new Brandi.
Yes, so I'm in my comeback era. If you're a Taylor Swift fan, you'll know what that means.
Love it. So you talked about your personal why you are doing this, but why would you say Heels Inc. is needed in the community?
Well, we have almost 27,000 impoverished children living in our very affluent area. We don't think about that every day, but it is a reality. And even something as small as dental care, if you don't have proper health care and dental care, eventually that will catch up with you. If you want that promotion or want to be the face, those small things can really add up down the road. So not only is it a benefit to the children, because these clinics are placed in local schools, if I am a parent of these children and I work an hourly wage, if I don't have to take off work for a whole day to take my child to get their teeth cleaned, what a benefit that is. Not just to the employee, but I come from a healthcare background. So if you're taking care of a person with Alzheimer's and you need to be off a day, it is a huge disruption to that person's life. So I think it's a great way of doing it, being able to place these in school, grab the child out of class, do the eye exam, pop them back into class, and everybody's needs are met.
I love that. You summed that up so perfectly. Well, if I can get you to do one more thing. If you look here at this camera right there and just tell our viewers who are watching why they should vote for you for this contest.
Well, I think that you should be on my team because you want to be on the winning team. And we at the Wine Cellar all together have joined to really put our best foot forward, and we want you to be part of the solution and join the winning team.
I love it. Brandi, I want to thank you so much for coming on, and thank you for sharing your story. I know it's going to resonate with a lot of people who are watching this, and good luck to you.
Thank you.
And for you watching at home, remember that Stars Dancing for Heels is Thursday, December 5th at the Braun Center, and it starts at 6:30 p.m. I'll be emceeing that event along with the Way 31 General Manager, Mike Wright, so we hope to see you there.